The world on alert. Today, President Trump held a national security meeting amid the deepening conflict between Iran and Israel, while European leaders held talks with an Iranian official in Geneva. Erica Brown joins us now from the White House.
Can the push for diplomacy to end that intensifying conflict between Israel and Iran continues today, with Iran saying they support ongoing negotiations, but this comes amid President Trump's two-week window for a solution and to determine the U.S.'s role in this conflict. President Trump departed the White House Friday, hours after taking part in a national security meeting about Iran.
I think within a matter of weeks, or certainly within a matter of months, they're going to be able to have a nuclear weapon. We can't let that happen.
It comes a day after the president left a door open to a diplomatic resolution to the intensifying conflict between Israel and Iran, saying he'll decide within 2 weeks whether the U.S. will attack Iran's nuclear facilities.
We've been speaking to Iran, and we'll see what happens.
In a possible step towards diplomacy, Iran's foreign minister met with European leaders Friday in Switzerland, the first face-to-face talks since the fighting began.
Israel attacks on nuclear facilities are grave war crimes.
The U.S. was not part of today's talks in Europe, but the U.K.'s foreign secretary said European representatives made it clear Iran cannot have nuclear weapons. He urged Iran to continue negotiations with the United States.
It is hugely important that we don't see regional escalation of this conflict.
Touring an area struck by an Iranian missile near Tel Aviv, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the war with Iran will last as long as it takes to achieve his country's goals.
Iran is the preeminent terrorist regime in the world. It must not, it cannot have nuclear weapons. That is the purpose of Israel's action.
Following Friday's talks in Geneva, Iran's foreign minister said his country supports the continuation of discussions. Earlier, he said Tehran would not negotiate unless Israel's aggression stops. And when asked whether a military aerial campaign would be enough to weaken Iran's nuclear capabilities or if ground troops will be necessary, President Trump this afternoon said the last thing you want is ground forces. Reporting from the White House, I'm Erica Brown, WBZ News.